Hello there, welcome back to my channel Juella, or if you're new here then welcome to my channel. So as you can tell by the title, this is my Roccabox for March 2022 and the theme this month is female forces because it's International Women's Month, which I believe was International Women's Day on the 8th of March. I think I've got that date right, but we're about a week and a bit past that now. Anyway, yeah, Roccabox. As you know, it's a monthly beauty subscription box and price wise it completely varies. If you rope yourself into 12 months you do get the box a little bit cheaper. If you pay month per month you'll pay £15 per box plus postage. The postage is now £2.95 and it used to be £3.95, so they've dropped the postage price, which is fantastic. It's saving you £1 every month, it's better than nothing. And yeah, as far as Roccabox goes, product wise, it is very varied. I like the fact, and I always have liked the fact, that it's so varied within the box. They tend to be well thought out products which kind of like marry together quite well, whereas some boxes are kind of like just throw the items in and you're thinking, well, that doesn't make any sense. But with Roccabox, I like the fact that it's nicely varied. It's not going to be like 5 skincare items or 5 makeup items or 5 hair care items or whatever. It's going to be nicely varied and you'll get a little bit of this and a little bit of that. And I personally think that that's spot on when it comes to these beauty boxes. That's personally what I do like to see. So Roccabox did used to cost £10 a month up until not long ago, and then they put the prices up by £5 to £15 a month. With that price increase, they did promise a more luxe box with luxe items, but to be honest, we're seldomly saying that, and I'm not going to say anything other than my honest opinion in my videos. Anyone who knows me knows that's what I'm all about. I call a spade, and I'm probably as blunt as a butter knife at times, but I'll say what I think, guys, because I can't do any other. I certainly couldn't tell a lie. So yeah, let's get cracking and show you this month's box. So the theme, like I say, female forces, and in the leaflet it tells you if the products are full size and also correlates with the price to the items that you've got in your box. Sneak peek for next month is a product that I can't pronounce the brand. Jojobi, I think it's a skincare item, and it's an AHA glycolic peeling gel with £23. Probably something I might not use, to be honest, because products like that can make your face a little bit red and irritated. But you know what? I'll keep my opinion on that until I get it and decide if I want to keep it and try it or not, and see what other people think. But that's just next month's sneak peek. Now I'm just going to use this to refer for the prices. Yeah, and that's it. So let's get started. First product in the box. This is something which I've had several times, and I'll be honest, I don't tend to use it. However, 2 of my friends have said that this is fantastic on your feet, and as anyone knows, I'm forever talking about how I need to try and pamper my feet more, so I might actually keep it this time. I'm in 2 minds because I do have a nice foot cream to use as well, but I might keep it for my feet, but it's certainly not decent on anything else for me personally. So this is by Bloom and Blossom, and it's the Wonder Worker Multitasking Balm. So it's a bit like a Dr. Paw. Now I'm not going to open it because I think there is a little sticker on, so I'm not going to touch it. But yeah, it's just like a balm, really. You can use it on flyaways, you can even use it on nappy rash, so I'm told, or cuts and grazes, dry skin, lip balm. You can use it as anything. Like I say, it is a multitasker. It's full size and I believe it is worth £15. I'm just looking at the little sheet, I can barely read it next to us. I think it's worth £15. This to me is not like a wowzer product in the box, but the fact that it's full size is a good thing. But it's not what I would call luxe, but it's definitely great that it's a full-sized item. So that's the first product. Second product, this was the sneak peek from last month. Now I do have a little bit of beef with this, guys. I'm so sorry, Roccabox, if you're watching this, because you're going to think I sound like a negative Nell, but like I say, I'm only going to be honest, and I have actually emailed you about this as well, and I did message you on Facebook too, so you know that what I'm saying is exactly what I've told you already. That's to Roccabox in particular if you're watching. So this is by Jagger Black, and it's a concealer. It's a liquid concealer. Now we've got to choose between about 6 different shades, but so far I picked the lightest one, by the way. So far I'm only seeing 2 different shades in people's boxes, 2.0 and 3.0. Now, I thought 2.0 sounded okay, like it's probably not going to be too dark. And I was happy enough to open it because I don't use concealer a lot, but if I get the occasional blemish or under eyes or whatever, then I do tend to use it now and again. So I was happy enough to open it. So this is what it looks like. Nice little bottle, really super cute. Jacka Black's an alright brand as well. First bugbear, point number 1. It came out the tube. I wasn't even squeezing the tube. And I don't know if you can tell, but it's a bit mucky because I wasn't even squeezing the tube and it just came splurting out. Like it literally just turned a tap on. It just came shooting out. Not sure how that happened, but it did. Anyway, second little issue I'm going to tell you about it is the shade. Now, I don't know how well it's going to show up on this camera. I put a tiny bit on my hand there. But bearing in mind, I've got some pinky red stuff underneath on my hand. Now, this is actually coming up like it's not that bad a colour. Like you might think to yourself, oh, that's okay, it's blending in with your hand. But actually, when you look at it in real light without a ring light on, it's a little bit orangey. It's a little bit yellowy orangey. I would say a bit orangey, to be honest. So for me, that's definitely not what I would call one of the lightest shades that the brand does. But it might be one of the lightest shades that they were willing to give to Roccabox to send out in their boxes. But I found it a little bit orangey. I did try it on my face and it did not match my skin type at all. However, when I've got foundation on and plenty of bronzer in the summer, I'm sure it'll be absolutely fine. But yeah, shade wise, I just found it a bit orangey. And I did send a couple of pictures to Roccabox and to a few friends of mine saying, this is what the shade is on me. Is it the same on you? Because I was like curious, you know. So yeah, shade wise, if that's the only shade that Jacka Black do, the lightest shade, then that's a bit disappointing. I don't feel it's very inclusive because I think that there's people who are a lot fairer than I am. And I'm quite fair in the winter. But that is just a bit orangey. And it probably isn't doing it justice, this ring light, because yeah, you're probably not seeing the true colour, but it is quite orangey. But yeah, never mind though. I'm happy enough to try it and keep it. And if all fails, it's good to use concealer as an eyelid primer before you use your eyeshadow. Just if anyone's got like the wrong shade like I have, where it's a bit too dark or a bit too light. Yeah, use it as an eyelid primer. So that's the second product, and I think that's full size and it's worth £10, I believe. Just going to quickly check the leaflet. £10. So the next item, sadly this was leaking all over my box when I opened my box a few days ago, but never mind, I did send pictures to Roccabox. But to be fair, there's only a little bit of product came out the bottle, maybe an inch at the most, so I'm not too bothered about getting compensated for it. Some people would want compensation, but for a change, I'm not gonna go down their throats at it, and I'm not gonna beg for compensation because, like I say, I've only lost an inch. Anyway, this is by Umberto Giannini. I think I've pronounced that right. I used to call them Umberto Gianni, but I believe it's Umberto Giannini. So this is vegan friendly and cruelty free, I believe as well. It's a blow dry in a bottle, high lift volume blow dry spray. This will be magic on my hair, hopefully. Anything for volume with my hair because it's usually as flat as a pancake. I've got very fine hair. I've got quite a bit of it, but it's very fine. So anything that adds a bit of root lift, a bit of volume, a bit of oomph is fantastic for me. As you can tell, it's full size, really good size bottle, 200 mils. And this is worth, I'm just going to double check the price. I can barely read it, you know. I need my glasses on. £7.75. That's really reasonable. It's a reasonably priced product. And I'm really hoping that it's going to be a game changer for me with my hair care kind of thing that I do when I wash my hair. So yeah, hair drying blow dry spray, fantastic. The next product, I'm in two minds about keeping this. I'm positive I signed up for the no tan subscription and yet I got a tanning product. I'm not quite sure how that happened, but it's okay. I'm alright with that because, like I say, I occasionally use fake tan, not very often but occasionally. Failing that, I do give products to people who I know who like fake tan. So yeah, it's not too horrendous that I've got it, to be fair. So I've got a fake tan product. This is by FFS. I don't think I've heard of that brand. Are they the one who do razor blades? I'm sure there's a brand that does razor blades. Anyway, it's a self-tanning mousse and I got the shade medium. And this is infused with avocado and coconut fragrance. It sounds really nice actually, and it's massive. It's a really good size. It's actually quite heavy as well. It's 200 mils, and I believe it's cruelty free. And it's worth £20. So yeah, I can't tell you much about it, and I'm not going to open it because, like I say, I might not be keeping it, so I don't want to open it if I'm giving it away. But yeah, it certainly sounds nice if you like your fake tan. It's nice to try new brands and just, you know, see if there's any other ones out there you like. So that is the fourth product. The final product, I wasn't too chuffed with this product if I'm going to be honest, which I am going to be honest because I'm always honest. This is by Balance Me. Everyone knows Balance Me does its rounds in every single beauty box. It's literally in all of them. I like the smell of the Balance Me products. They smell lovely. But price tag wise, a little bit high for what they are in my opinion. Anyway, this is a Radiance facial oil and it's just a little roller ball. Size wise, I want to say it's 10 mils. Yeah, 10 mils. So it's a facial oil roller ball. Now I've had this before and I wasn't a big fan of it. I found it made my skin feel a bit greasy. And as always, if anybody was to say to me, Julie, when do you use a facial oil? I would say nighttime, 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 or on a day that you are not going out anywhere or putting any makeup on, because it does put like a film on your face and it's quite greasy. It really is quite greasy. It takes about 8 to 10 hours to fully absorb into your skin. So yeah, I would only use this on a night time, but I don't think I'm going to use this one at all this time. I did give the last two away that I had. One of them I tried, wasn't keen on, I passed on to a friend. Then I got another one in another beauty subscription box last year and I sold that one on to somebody who wanted it. And yeah, I'm probably not going to keep this one. But do you know what I mean? Horses for courses, we're all different. If you've got quite parched, dehydrated, dry skin, you'll probably find this fantastic on a night time. But again, I would only recommend using a facial oil on a night time. So size wise, this is a deluxe mini and this is worth £16. £16 for 10 mils, that's quite expensive in my eyes. But it's very hydrating and nourishing for your skin. Like I say, for me, probably more so for dry skin and on a night time. I definitely wouldn't use it through the day. So that is the 5 products, guys. Now, is there anything particularly luxe in this box? In my opinion, probably not. I think it's a very well thought out box. I think it's very well put together. I love the variation. I love the fact we've got one skincare item, one tannin item if you're in the tannin kind of subscription, and even if you're not, I'm not sure what the alternative is. Please pop it in the comments if you know, because I'm not sure. We've got a hair care product, we have got a makeup item, a concealer, and we've got Multitasking Wonder Balm, again, which is like a bit of everything product. So variation wise, I think it's really well thought out, really well put together. I am repeating myself when I say that, I'm well aware of that. So I do think it's definitely put together quite well this month. But there's nothing that screams luxe about it for that £5 price increase. I am going to be 100% honest there, guys. I can't tell a lie. Even though I think it's a well put together box, for me it just needs to it's kind of sitting here, and for the price hike it needs to sit here. Like, even if we just get one item per month in the box, which is really luxe and really bougie, I think that would kind of set it apart from other boxes, but also validate the price increase for me. That's me personally. Doesn't make us right or wrong with my opinion, but I know many people who feel the same way about Roccabox at the moment. But having said that, I will go back to reiterating what I've just said. Really well thought out box, really well put together. I like the variation of it. Even though I'm not going to use like 2 or 3 of the products, that's perfectly alright. That's not Roccabox's fault. That's just me being picky and just saying I don't want to use this and I don't want to use that, or I don't like this and I don't like that. That's absolutely fine. Different horses for different courses. But I just feel like it needs to step up a little mark with that luxe item. So like, if 4 of these items were in a box, plus maybe an Elemis item, Emma Hardy, which I know they have put Emma Hardy in lately as well, but it just needs something a little bit more luxe. Or maybe like a really nice brand lipstick, like a high value item, something that you would normally not go out your way to treat yourself to because it's usually a bit too out of your price range. Just something. For me, I would say something like a Pat McGrath lipstick would be fantastic to see in this box. But I know that that's probably a step too far because Pat McGrath lipsticks are so expensive. I don't actually own any Pat McGrath lipsticks. but anyone who knows me knows that I'm a lipstick fiend. I absolutely love lipsticks. So for me, when I get a lipstick in a box, I'm like rubbing my hands together, so excited, little happy dance. But yeah, it just needs that 1 or 2 luxe items in the box for me, guys. I just find it a little bit kind of value-wise, it's not massively hitting the mark for me, but I still think it's a really well thought out box. So that's enough of me rambling on, guys. 15 minutes in, and 5 minutes of me was just waffling about what I thought of the box. But that's what you're here for, to listen to me opinions, I suppose, and see what's in the box. So, do you get Roccabox? If you do, let me know in the comments what you thought of this month's box. Like I say, I do like this month's box. I don't know about that shade of concealer. It's not doing it justice with my ring light in here. I should really turn it down so you can see the colour. But it's orange. It's really quite orange on my hand. Like, you know, when you're at school and you're experimenting wearing foundation for the first time, and you go to school with a tied line here, and then you've got your shirt collar which is covered in orange. It just reminds me of that. Just reminds me, takes us back. Anyway, yeah. If you got Roccabox, let us know what you thought of it. If you didn't get it, what do you think of it? Does my unboxing tempt you to get it? I think that if you sign yourself up for like a 12-month contract and you're getting the box cheaper, it's really not a bad box this month, I suppose. But it just needs that luxe item that was promised. For me, it needs to step up with a luxe item. That's my thoughts, guys. I will never be anything other than honest. You know what I'm like. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Take care and stick around for my next video, which will be coming up soon. Other than that, have fun for the weekend. Bye.